All righty, all righty. So here we go. All right. Hey, welcome everybody. Um, I didn't get a chance to see any comments coming up yet. That TV's a little far away from me. Miss 2.0 is over visiting mother-in-law 2.0, and she should be maybe stopping in a little bit later. I got a cat. Miss 2.0 is over. Let me turn that down. Visiting mother-in-law 2.0, and she should be maybe stopping in a little bit later. I got a cat. 2.0 is over. Let me turn that down. All righty. Oh, there we go. I forgot I had the TV on waiting to come on, and it just started doing a big echo. All right, let me turn this off. I just got done heating up some coffee, and I got that going. All righty, so welcome everybody. I see Dave's in the house, Ozark, Jody, RNRV Chronicles. Hey, big dog. Alpine Warrior, Pepper. They're going too fast. All right, so hey, so I want to welcome everybody to Sunday Night Live, right? So it's been 2 weeks since we did the last one, and hey everybody, I'm just gonna say hey, James, how you doing? Denise. And Silver. All righty. Yeah. Hello, all. So, this thing right here on the cup, it's called a hot lip. Dennis mailed me that, and he posted on our Facebook page. I know a lot of people had asked, I think it was two lives ago, hey, do you have a Facebook group? And I didn't at the time, but when we got off the phone, I started a Facebook group. Now I have a Facebook page, Random Adventures 2.0, but I did the group page. So that's up and running. A lot of people are posting stuff. A lot of people are posting the Louisiana crunch cakes and stuff, which is pretty cool. So that's going very good. Oh, hey, James, thank you for that blessing. That $10 gift, a little for the slush fund. Appreciate that. Hey, Shade Tree. Jess, how you doing, Jess? Jess has been commenting a lot on the videos. Really enjoying your comments, Jess. Really appreciate that. So Dennis had mailed me this. He had put it on a picture of it on the Facebook group page that he had gone out for a camp and took a picture and said, this is a hot lip, and said, Tony needs one of those. He's always burning his mouth. So he sent this. I got it in the bag. And what's really awesome is in there, he said, looking out for you, buddy. and then it wasn't more than 2 days later, I get another box. And Alpine Warrior sent me the hot lips as well. So guys, really appreciate that. So far, they're working out good. I had a cup of coffee the other day and used it. And, the titanium, it does get a little warm, especially if you got very warm coffee. So I just got to not burn my lip. I just got to watch burning my tongue now. Very good. All righty. So we got a lot to go over. So I've done a review. And I've done 2 videos. You can see the Callaway bag right here is my stealth camping Callaway bag. So this zipper right here, this compartment on the inside, I took a razor blade and I cut that to make a flap so I could reach into the bottom of this bag and store camping gear. And that worked out great. So I had the red shirt, Callaway hat on the bag. My daughter's boyfriend dropped me off, and I walked on the golf course down at the lower 9 late in the evening. So I knew there wouldn't be very many people in the back 9. And Eric, hey, Tony, I finally tried Louisiana crunch cake, and it was good. It was good as going to get One for my camping trip next. Yes, I'll tell you, those Louisiana crunch cakes are good, especially when you do the extra and you do the kick it up with the 2.0 recipe with either peaches or pineapples. I like the pineapples. Peaches are good too. So he dropped me off on that, and I started walking across on that back nine, and there was a ton of geese. You know, I wish I had those night vision binoculars on the night that I did that stealth camp, because I know that there was tons of geese out there on the thing. And there's usually deer that wander out on the golf course. And I did hear that screaming. A couple of people mentioned it may have been foxes that were making that loud noise, but it sounded just like a scream. And it went on for a while. Now, I thought I heard someone scream a different voice, scream a name. So then I wasn't thinking animal, but it may have been, I may have imagined I heard a name, but that was pretty wild. That went on for a while too. And I didn't catch it all on camera, the audio, but I think you hear one scream and then it's over. And then I just waited a while and then it was gone. But I kept thinking it was sounding like it was a little closer each time, a little closer. Dr. Dan, first time I've been on a live stream. It's almost cool enough here in Southeast Texas to start doing some hammock camping. Oh, nice. Hey, GM Outdoors, how you doing? So, Mr. Ramos, Green Hub, Silas, go to Green Hub's page if you haven't gone there, and you will be able to see the testimony. Silas at Green Hubs did a great job on asking me questions about stealth camping and different things, asked me about my faith. And I had a great opportunity to share on his channel about August 1991 when I received Christ as my personal savior. And also Miss 2.0 was on the couch right next to me and did it at the same time. So, but go on over to his channel. You can see that whole testimony, and give him a like that video. And hey, give him a subscribe too. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, right? Yeah, he did do a great interview with me. It was really neat. And I think quite a few people have gone over there and watched it. Hey, Tony, greetings everyone. Yes, from Chuck. Alrighty, Chuck. Yeah, we're Canadian. All right. Were they Canadian geese? Yes. I can see the big picture better. We call them cobra chickens up north here. Oh, that's a good thing. So maybe I'll do a stealth camp and eat a Canadian goose sometime. Yeah. Oh, so that was, so there was a lot going on at the golf course. I had the one guy parked on the lower nine, so he didn't have to make it back to the clubhouse because I was on hole 16, just off hole 16. And I was just inside the woods. They're right around the corner of that woodshed. That was like a pump house. Now, that did run all night, so you might hear a lot of that. I tried to tone it down in the video, but you'll hear a humming noise. That's what that is. It's just running. So when I was there doing that recording, I wanted to get cooking, get things rolling, but he just decided to stay on that 16th hole. It must have been a half an hour or so. He's just putting, and I think he's leaving. And then he starts walking back. And I ducked back in behind that shed. And I was like, oh, he almost caught me. I am a Harrisburg cowboy. Yeah, Harrisburg. Yeah, Lisa and I used to live down Harrisburg at one time. Yes. Hey, Brian. Yes. When we were doing that, he kept walking back and forth. So he was just chipping onto the green, then going up there and then putting, then knocking it back off the green, going, chipping and putting from all different angles. I mean, I used to do that too, right? you kind of work on your game a little bit, but he was working on me. I tell you what, I kept thinking I could get started, and then he would walk back. Think I'd get started and walk back. So I ended up, it got pretty dark. And then by the time it got dark, I was able to start cooking. And fortunately, I had this light bulb. I'm going to get it off here. I got it hung. So I had this light bulb that I was able to position so that it would light me enough that I could cook. And if you see, this has got a little hook on it. Alpine Warrior. Now you'll see this in the, let me just say, I started doing Tony 2.0. Yes. I started doing, the P.O. box. And with the P.O. box, it's P.O. Box 188. I usually have it down in the description, but Elysburg, Pennsylvania, and 17824. So I started doing what's called mail call. Now I've renamed it Mail Monday. So not every Monday, but whenever we do get enough mail to do a Mail Monday, we're going to do Mail Monday. So I wish I had the thing, because I point, and it goes Mail Monday. So anyhow, you'll hear that tomorrow. That's going to be tomorrow at 5:00, and you'll see. I don't take it out of the box, but this is a little clip and a magnet for the light bulb, and it just clicks on there like that. And then I have it hung on the string of lights right over top the hammock, which I am going to be using it in the hammock, hanging it from there as well. So thank you, Alpine Warrior. And you'll see all the, oh my goodness, Dennis, Alpine Warrior, Darlene. And in the upcoming video this Thursday, I'm going to talk about this fitting inside of a 700 ml cup. Someone had sent me 4 of these. When I opened the box, there was no name, no note, no nothing. They came and just the other day, about 2 days ago, I got an email that said, "Hey, did you get those?" So Darlene had sent me these canisters, which are the smaller ones. There was 4 in a case. So you'll see that in tomorrow's video. But so far, a lot of people liked the camping with the Callaway bag. That was a great disguise. I don't know how many more things I come up with disguises. I mean, we had the hard hat and stuff, but we'll keep thinking. And there's a couple of you that said you've got your eye on a couple golf courses to take a look at. So I wish you the best. And like I said, cut that little flap out and you can stuff everything in there. Definitely. So, hey, Lisa. All right. So let's see. 35th wedding anniversary. So Lisa and I just got back from going away for our 35th wedding anniversary. So Miss 2.0 and I celebrated, and we went down to Ocean City. Now, I captured a lot of, it rained for 3 days, but so did it on our honeymoon. So there was a hurricane that came up October 2nd, 35 years ago. And I remember the back of my little pickup truck just got filled with so much water. And I had gone out to get some playing cards, and all the water rushed out of it. It was like a pool in the back of it. But it rained for 3 straight days. On your honeymoon, that's not bad, right? So, because you don't go outside much. But it also rained this time for 3 days. And on the day that we left, it was beautiful, 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 beautiful. And hey, honey. So she is visiting Mother-in-Law 2.0, and she may get back in time when we're done, and she'll say hello to everybody. Let me just grab this. So on the way out from Ocean City, we got up near Dewey. I think it's Dewey Beach, the town of Dewey, right before Rehoboth. And it's one of those pay places to park and you can go to the water. But this is just from a couple minutes on that shoreline. We just grabbed a ton of shells. Now the grandkids already went through this and grabbed stuff out of there that they liked. And they were coloring on them with magic markers and stuff. And usually when we go to Ocean City, we hardly ever see any shells anymore because I guess everybody picks through them because all the hotels are there. There's no hotels on this whole stretch for like 5 miles. And so we walked up over the sand dune and scoured the little beach there and grabbed a bunch of shells. So that was a great time. And so, like I said, 35-year wedding anniversary. So, Miss 2.0, happy anniversary. Hey, Camp Kill more. Kill a male. Mall. Kill them all. Camp Kill 'em all Bushcraft. How you doing? So Chuck K. All right. So let me stay on course. All right. So this hot lip is working out pretty darn good. That works real good. All righty. So the next video that I did was just Thursday night. That was at the abandoned coal place. Now, that was pretty wild. There is a ton of coal up there, and they actually used to use that facility to, hey, RIG Outdoors, Pastor, how you doing? And so when I went to that coal place, they used to make, grind up the coal. Thank you, Brian. To grind up all the coal, and they used it for water filtration. So they would ship it all over the place for water filtration and stuff. Yeah, and I love Louisiana crunch cake too. Oh my goodness, I made a lasagna tonight, so I was thinking I might hold off on making a Louisiana crunch cake because I am full. That lasagna was awesome, so I made that earlier, and we ate that for dinner. But at that coal place, I had to walk up the coal bank. Now it's a road that goes up, and at the top of it, they would dump all the coal, and it would go up a conveyor into the building. They would grind it and crush it, and then add it in. Decline. Send me a message. So, when you look down inside of there, I was thinking, oh my goodness, if you fell in there, there's no hatch to get out. And that place isn't very visited. It's not too far from the town, but, that'd be terrible to fall in there and not have your phone or something like that. You'd be stuck. I could not see any way out of that bin. Let's just say that. So I was thinking of looking down in there, and there might be, animals or something like that stuck in there, but there wasn't any. Now, that's not too far from the one abandoned building that I had gone up to take a look at and went through. It did like wire and stuff. It was way up in that area. But it was a great overnight. And I used the binoculars trying to see, oh, hey, there's 80 people on. Welcome, everybody. And there's 30 likes. If you didn't go over and hit a like yet, go over and just hit that like. We'll see if we can get this thing to get all over the place. Yep. So when I was up there, it was a little trouble walking. All right. I have since gotten a new leg brace. It's titanium, and it's supposed to, I'm getting used to it. Let's just say that. So I am definitely getting used to it. It positions a little different on your foot, and I'm a little wobbly with it for right now. But up there at the coal place, I tried finding a tree, and I tried tying on that metal post, and Stitch said, I could have told you that wasn't going to work when he watched it, and he knew I'd be on the ground. But I laid in that hammock 3 times. I couldn't get it to stay any higher. So I had to pack that back up, hike down the bank, And then that's when I went to go step over a downed tree and I fell. Now I wasn't taping when I fell, but I thought, let me go ahead and turn it on while I'm laying here. And my hat. Oh, speaking of hats, so I keep this one up for a second. So this, well, everybody knows my camp hat, which didn't used to be just a camp hat. It was an everyday hat. I love this hat. Oh man, Big Dog and I had a fire the other day, big fire, and I can still smell all the fire on here. But this is my hat. It's a legacy hat. Now I picked this up in Ocean City down at Quiet Storm. You can see Quiet Storm on the hat. The reason I like it, see how loose it is? And it's real floppy. Now this is what's called legacy. I have been trying to find legacy. I've looked it up. I can find the company, but I can't find this hat. I knew we were going to be down there. So one of the days that it was raining, we decided to go see if we could find it. And this is the closest thing. Now I got to break it in somewhere. And this patch is a little solid, but it is a little floppy on the back, soft, and it's getting there. It's getting there. I got to maybe walk on it or something. So this isn't the official camp hat yet, but I like it. I don't like that it's blue, but I did get from the company their business card. The guy gave it to me. Their card for the business, and said, "Hey, maybe contact corporate." But this, where's that? Oh, so this legacy hat is no longer. They don't carry it anymore. They got rid of this one, and I don't know. I still want. I've scoured eBay. I've scoured everything trying to find it because it's just, I like it, and it's in every single one of my videos. I think except for one, I think I didn't wear it. That's when I went out to this one waterfall early on. I think maybe the third video I ever made, and I've got a plaid Columbia shirt on, and my hair's done, and my beard was really nicely trimmed. So, and I hiked out there, and on that hike, my battery went dead. I got lost space on my phone, everything. So that was in the early days. But I'm going to work with this hat, so you'll probably be seeing this more often. If I could find just this hat, dark color, with this like cream, I'll cut the patch off and hot glue it on or something, because I love this hat. It's just that dog chewed it. I mean, I still like it. So I mean, this one's gonna grow on me eventually. It'll grow on me. It will grow on me. So I fell, all right, and I figured I'd grab the camera and start filming because I'm laying there on the ground and the hat's laying off to the side, and I show the tree. It looks like a branch, but it's actually a tree that's knocked over. And I stepped over the tree with my one foot, my better side. Okay. I stepped over it. Now this leg, I can't pick up. So if I tried to pick this leg up off this right here, I'm trying. So that's about as high as I can get it right there. So going up steps is difficult. So here I am standing with this leg over the tree, and this one I got to get up and over and down back on the ground. And I knew as soon as I started to step forward, now I was in a hurry because I wanted to find a tree so I could get going with the videos. And so I'm stepping over and my toes caught, and it put me right on the ground, and I was laying there, and I thought, you know what? It was a soft fall. I had a couple scabs from it. They're since gone. A couple marks on my elbow because when I fell, I put this arm out. But the grade of the ground was sloped, and I fell into the grade, which was uphill a little bit. So my backpack came off, my shoulder came out, and I was laying there, and I'm laughing, going, I got to get this on video. So, because I want to show that it's not all like you see. Do a lot of editing, but we all fall, and we're all going to fall at some point, and so we'll just get used to it, right? But the big idea is to always get back up and get going, right? So even though you fall, you get up and get going. All right. So, all right. Coffee's done. I'm done with that. So, in that video, I made street tacos. I had shaved prime rib, and I let Billy break it in for me. Yeah, she's a good dog. She didn't chew anything. Yeah, but maybe I'll let her sleep on it or take it and drag it around in the yard, give it to her as a play toy. So this is I found this griddle and Dave at RN Chronicles, I had gone up to visit him right after that. And he had seasoned this a couple times before I took it out. But it's WIRCO, so WIR company. So the CO stands for company. And that is wrought. Hey, Scott, thank you for that gift. So wrought, WROUGHT, something like that. Wrought Iron Range is the name of the company. And I did a little research on this griddle. 1864 is when it's from. So it's light. It's light. So I didn't mind. I wanted to take this along because I wanted to try it. And I thought, why not do it on a camp? So I took this along and we made the street tacos. And Miss 2.0 cut up some tomatoes from the garden, sent me along with a bag of lettuce. We put the squeeze whiz in a baggie, and I boiled hot water at camp, and then I put that in there to melt it so I could just bite the end off and just squeeze it on those street tacos. But they were very, very good. And I believe, hey, Dennis, glad you made it. And yeah, I am using it, Dennis. Right there it is, Hot Lips. Yes. And so we had made those steak. It was a shaved prime rib. It was actually really good. So put that in a Ziploc bag, and then I dumped it on here. We cooked that, and they were very good. I believe I used blue cheese crumbles. So I love blue cheese. I mean, I love blue cheese. If I were to do it again, I probably wouldn't put the blue cheese on that street taco. It was good. I mean, it gave it the blue cheese flavor. But that with the cheese whiz, I'd probably just gone with the cheese whiz and made it more like a Philadelphia cheesesteak where they put the cheese whiz on. Very good. All right. So as you know, I have Buy Me a Coffee, and there's been people that have been buying me coffee for different things they put in there. I recently just had David Williams. I believe it's Williams. I know W. I'm thinking. But David, Doug, had sent me became a 1 cup member, which is for once a month, he buys me a cup of coffee. So it's a $5 cup per month, in other words. So he did that. It turns out his email address, because I get email addresses so that I can respond when someone buys me a coffee. But it popped up, says, hey, you got a new member. And I thought, member? Oh, that's right. I set up memberships, and so on the Buy Me a Coffee, you can just buy a coffee, or you can become a member. Doug was the first one to become a member, and when I saw in the email uh, extension, it was at Yingling.com. So Yingling is a beer, the oldest brewery in America. I have a whole video tour of it. But in his message and comment to me, he talked about wanting to keep me stocked up in Yingling for my camps and stuff. And he said he goes by a lot of the places that I've been. So I reached out to him, asked him for his phone number. He sent it to me. So him and I talked on the phone. So he does work directly for Yingling. I believe he's one of the brewers or something. So in honor and thank you to Doug, I am going to pour a Yingling. So now I don't watch football much at all. Some I do, but I am a huge Pittsburgh Penguins fan. Watched them for, oh goodness, about 30 years. So this is the only glass I could find. I wanted to pour it because I didn't want to drink it out of the can and show you that I can pour it. Or maybe I can't pour it because I'm getting a lot of foam on there. So pour. And this is I'm going to have to let that go. All right. So, salute. We'll let that foam get down there. So Doug is a Buy Me a Coffee member of the Cup a Month Club. So that's how I got it titled. So thank you very much, Doug. So I'm going to have a sip. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Alrighty. So, just a quick update. Hunting season just started in Pennsylvania anyhow. Archery season started this past Saturday. So if you're going to be out in the woods, be very cautious and careful. If you can, go ahead and put some orange on. I know with archery season, you don't have to wear orange, but it would be a good idea if you've got a white beard or anything white. So like my hair, and going to be out in the woods, just be very cautious. Maybe put some orange on because some hunters, not saying all, but some may get a little excited when they see white flashing through the forest. It might not be the tail of a deer. It might be you. So, I get strings every once in a while that hang down off this hat. So hunting season is out and about here in PA. So be careful if you get out there. Alrighty. Yes. Oh, Louisiana crunch cakes. So everybody from Stealth Camping Alliance, a couple of guys are starting to use the Louisiana crunch cakes in honor of Random Adventures 2.0. And the last challenge for that Stealth Camping Alliance was to do an airport challenge, do something around an airport. And Dick in the Dirt did an airport challenge. Actually, he did 2 airports in one video. Did a smaller airport and then a larger international airport. But before he left for the second airport, he opens up the Louisiana crunch cake and takes a bite and agrees with me that they are, and a lot of us, that they are very delicious. All right. So thank you, Dick in the Dirt, for that. Let's see. So we already talked about the Facebook group page. If you haven't gone over there and checked it out, I do put postings up on there that I do not put on the YouTube channel. All right. So let's see. All right. And let's see. Does anybody have any questions? I'm not keeping up too good with the, hey, Simply Exploring. Adventures with Lewis. Let's see. I haven't been able to find the Louisiana crunch cakes at my 2 local Walmarts. Wow. When you go looking for them. I know some people have had trouble finding them. And I know a couple of people said that when they asked at the bakery knew where they were located at in the store. Sometimes they're on a table, and then like our Walmart, sometimes they're on a table, and then other times they're on a rack with other pies. Cherry pie, blueberry pie, pecan pie, apple pies. They're on a rack. And I know if you watch the second Walmart Stealth Camp, that is the Walmart where I discovered the Louisiana crunch cake. So I already ate dinner, and then it's getting late, and I wanted to go in to the store because I didn't bring a dessert, all right? And I wanted to film a dessert online. So I went into the store, and I'm searching around, and I see these cakes, and in that video, I'm going, hey, there's a Louisiana crunch cake. I wonder what this tastes like. I'll get it. So we get it, and we go out right outside the door, set up at the trash can, and eat the cake. And that's the point where I decided I liked them a lot. And I knew I couldn't explain the taste, except for it tasted like a pineapple upside down cake without the pineapple. So but it does taste like lemon and coconut on it is how I think it's described. And I believe that's the actual recipe. But I got Miss 2.0, and I got a big, like a bunk cake, Louisiana crunch cake. Didn't taste anything like those little ones. Man, the little ones are good. And if you don't want to do the whole pineapple, brown sugar, and all that stuff, put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds, 12 seconds, and pull it out. It's like they just pulled them out of the oven, and they are good, good, good. Yeah, I made a shortage happen. You know, that's funny. They are going a lot. In fact, I actually talked to the baking guys, and they said, yeah, those are going fast. They never used to go that fast. So, yeah. The one day I went in there, and they were all gone, and I thought, I'm going to stop talking about them for a while. Let them get stocked up. Sour cream, yum. I like to make coffee and crunch cake. Yeah, the trick is rich and flavored. Yes. I'm just going to read a couple of these comments here and see what I started. Yeah. Hey, sir, how you doing? Sir farts a lot. I like that. Hey, Bouncer Slab in Real Nature stopped by to give you a thumbs up. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, great. Always appreciate these educational videos. Yep. So, hey, Gabe, how you doing? I miss coffee cakes. Yes, I did have a nothing like that in Taiwan. Oh, you're in Taiwan. Oh, wow. Well, welcome from all the way from Taiwan. Hey, old grunt, how you doing? Yeah. Cold Township I got some from Cold Township. Well, yeah, Cold. That's actually yeah, I know. I think those are the guys that I actually talked to. Was it the ones at Cold Township one? That Cold Township, that was 50 days after my stroke. I went to Rachel, dropped me off at that one, and I limped up into the woods. And that's where I did my first stealth camp back from a stroke, getting out there and doing that. I'm having to substitute orange crush cake with vanilla. Oh, boo, yum. Yeah. Hey, so as you know, I've got the that channel or mail box, that PO box. So if there's something that you want me to try, like a meal or anything out on camp, you know, go ahead and send it to there. Yeah. So I'm trying to think. Well, you'll see it in the mail thing tomorrow. It'll be out at 5 o'clock. You'll be able to see a few of my next meals. What's coming up? All right. So I did a review on the jacket. So right back here behind the Callaway bag, this is that debut jacket. And I do want to say, this is the battery pack. All right. Look at that. Very small battery pack, and light too, very light. And it stores down in the front side pocket down in there, and there's a little zipper pouch. Well, you'll see that. Oh, and when I was filming that, it started raining, and I got a big rainbow over my shoulder. Now, if I was in a studio or something like that, I don't think I could have planned that. The view on that, just amazing. So I just kept filming during that whole rainstorm, which worked out perfect for the jacket because you can see all the water droplets and everything else coming off of that. But I get to use this jacket. So I have camped with it. You haven't seen it yet. That's coming up. That'll be this Thursday. You're going to see a video. Now, it's not a stealth camping video, but it's a camping video, and it's not just me. All right. And I don't want to give to, Kathy, thank you so much. That's a huge blessing. Appreciate that. So I don't want to give away too much, but if you see Big Dog on the comments here, him and I might be camping together. So just real quick about Big Dog. His name's also Chris, which you're going to find out a little bit later. But him and I worked together back in 2014, and him and I haven't. When he left, where we worked together, we didn't have any contact anymore. I've seen him on Facebook a couple of times here and there, but we never. And he reached out to me recently, and that's as much as I'm going to say about that video. You got to hit that notification button so that you'll be notified when that video comes out, because that is a great video. So that'll be this coming Thursday. So you're going to see that one. If you haven't watched the coal one yet, where I use this skillet, that's an awesome video. Speaking about, visual and camera angles, or the sun going down. When I'm cooking, get around to cooking dessert, that was, the Louisiana crunch cake. I used peaches, and I did a peach one with the brown sugar and the butter. Good. So I'm getting hungry. But the sky, while I was eating, and then you'll see the sky, the sun's already gone down over to the mountain, and you just see the sky slowly get darker. Up high, it's real dark. In the middle, it's a dark, dark blue, and then it gets down to a blue, a very just not a light blue, but a blue. Just the color transitions are amazing. Now, no comments are popping up on my camera on my phone, so I've got to look over here every once in a while. Was a great time, yes, yes, Big Dog, great time. Let's see. All right. Yeah, and had a great breakfast that morning also. And I'm probably not going to do it on this one, but I have, let's say, an ice cream sandwich. How about it, Bill? Big Dog? So I got an ice cream sandwich. I was thinking of eating tonight, but like I said, I'm not hungry at all because I had that lasagna earlier, which was good lasagna. Very good. All right. So again, Doug, thank you for the Yingling and becoming a member of the buy me a coffee, the 1 cup a month. All right, so that was a 16 ouncer. Now, back in March, the March Bridge Challenge, I had a 24 ounce Yingling on that one, and I was fishing, and I'm not catching any fish. And then in there, I end up reeling in a 24 ounce Yingling, and I say, hey, if it was a 16 ounce or a 12 ounce, I'd have to throw it back. But 24, these are in season, so they're a keeper. So we did that. Yeah. Yes. Let's see. Oh, okie doke. Oh, wish Miss 2.0 was here to read some of those comments to me. We eat Spam. Yeah, Spam when we are fishing. Oh, very good. Yeah, quick energy. Yeah, I like Spam. I have those Spam singles. I've got a whole bunch of them because when we do trail magic for Appalachian Trail through hikers, now most of them are past right now. Anybody going northbound, they're done because they've got to be to Mount Katahdin by October 15th, I believe, is when it shuts down. Sometimes it shuts down early. It really depends on weather. But anybody going southbound, they're pretty much past Pennsylvania and just going down. Now, they've probably flip-flopped. There is one couple that is in Virginia now. Now, they started in June up at Mount Katahdin, and they're on their way down south. So they've got to make it to Georgia before the end of the year. But in the mountains down in Georgia, believe it or not, it snows. So Dennis is out in North Carolina, and I know him and I talked about the jacket. He said it doesn't get too cold out there for the jacket, but interesting. I always thought maybe it snowed a lot in North Carolina, but I guess not. Might have to move there. So I want to move somewhere where it's warmer. It's 37 degrees tonight, supposed to get down to, and I'm glad I got that jacket. Now, what I was saying is that when I went camping, I had this charged up to 100%. I ended up putting it on in the evening, and I believe it got down to your first donor from Taiwan. Hey, thank you, Gabe. You are my first donor from Taiwan. Yingling for me, I will, and be safe out there. Thank you so much, buddy. So we were laying in. I broke out the top underquilt. So I have the underquilt now. I'm always going to be taking that along and breaking it out. It's attached to the hammock. I'm always going to have that on there. So the jacket, I put it on. Now there's 3 settings, 140 degrees, 125, and then 110. Now, it was probably about 7 hours that I had this thing running. And there's, now, unless it's hooked up to the jacket, it doesn't show it. No, it doesn't. So it doesn't show it, but there's a little LED screen right here, and it'll say 100%. So after 7 hours on 110 degrees, it was down to 21%. I still had 21%. And I think there was about 3 times at night that I went ahead, just because I wanted to see what it felt like, put it on the 140 degrees. Hot, laying in that hammock, 140 degrees. So I do believe I did have the gloves. There's a pair of gloves too. I didn't do a review on these gloves, but these are gloves by the same company, and put this in my hand. So they would be great for. See, when I'm filming, I can't do a lot with gloves on, so I usually leave them off. But I may bring them along for when I'm in the hammock, laying or not filming. I'll put them on. So there is a button right here. You do a long press and then let go. And you can see it's red. So that's 140 degrees. It's starting to warm up already. It's got a drawstring right here. Battery is right there. And so it's on your wrist. Yeah, that's getting warm fast. I think it would be great if you were riding a motorcycle or shoveling out in the snow. Yeah, that's getting real warm. So if you give it one click, it turns to blue. That is 125 degrees. And then one last click, just like the jacket, 110 degrees. Very nice, very, very good. And turn that off. Hey, Miss 2.0 just got home. Come on over here. Come here. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah, give it a long press. Yes, you have to. Yes, she's trying to sneak in like that. Just say hi. Just come here, quick. I'm going to turn the camera.
No.
I am. Come on. Yes, I am. Come on. Come on.
Oh,
hurry up. Hurry, hon. Look.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
Hi, everyone.
All right. Come on, real quick. Just come on over here and say hi.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
Yeah, I'm cook. Oh, my beer. Yeah. Oh, and someone just, Gabe just bought me a beer from Taiwan.
What?
Yeah.
He's from Taiwan?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, he's over
Where?
at Taiwan right now. I sit down and watch the comments. Come over here real quick. Just say hi. Honey, please. Please,
too
please.
shy.
I know you're shy, but don't. You got to get over that. Come on.
I can't get over it.
I'm going to turn the camera. I'm getting ready to. I'm going to turn it. Come on. Real quick. Just your hand. Just go hi. So they know you're real.
Hi, I am real.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
They're not sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Hey, look, everybody's saying hi, Lisa. Too
Yeah,
funny.
you can
Yes.
say hi. Hi.
Yeah, don't be shy. Look at that. Jody's saying don't be shy. Hi, Miss 2.0 from Taiwan.
Oh.
Yes, if he can say hi from Taiwan, you can say hi. Hey, Nitro, how you doing?
We should all have a Zoom thing or something.
A Zoom thing, everybody,
that.
yeah.
And then I'll be game.
Yeah, then you'll be game. All right. Yeah, she just got back from visiting her mom.
I just ran.
Oh, she just got done running too, so. She's camera shy. All right. So. All righty. So, before I did that, so these are the gloves. I'm probably going to just talk about them out on a video when I go to use them. I didn't use it today when I was out camping with Big Dog because I just stuck my hands in my pockets of the jacket. That was plenty for me. Now, am I going to use them and be very thankful I got them? Absolutely, yes. Because last year, when I did the town of Centralia. Now, Centralia is a town that's been on fire for 60 plus years. The whole town underneath is on fire. I did a video of that, which was my very first stealth camp. In Snowstorm Izzy in a hammock overnight. And I could not feel my fingers for 2 weeks after that, nor my toes. I think my toes came back a little quicker, but my fingertips, it had to have been 2 to 3 weeks. I was probably just on the verge of frostbite. So, yes, I will be utilizing the gloves, so I'm glad I've got them. What else am I going to talk about? All right. Anybody got anything they want to ask? Hey, Dennis, yep, she's upstairs right now, but yes. Hello, Lisa. I can't stealth camp. Okay.
Did I hear someone talk about me again?
Yes, Dennis says hi.
Hi, Dennis. I'll come on backwards.
Come on backwards. All right. Here's Miss 2.0.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. So, yes, hello, Miss 2.0. See, Brian said hi.
Okay, hi, Brian.
Yeah. Hey, from Tennessee, camping all out.
Can you read that?
Yeah, I can still read. Hey, Jess saying hi. Gabe. So,
You want to arm wrestle?
Yeah, arm wrestle, you'll win. That's my stroke arm.
Oh, I used to win before that.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, I let her win. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, just kidding.
Oh.
No. So, anybody got any questions? Big Dog says hi, Lisa.
Hi,
Yeah.
big dog.
Yes, Chris gave us the ride when our Hummer broke down.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks,
She's not
Chris.
familiar with the big dog term. On let's see, Mr. Ramos, kind of different. Street taco for me.
Yum.
Yes, that was different. It was more like a little cheese steak. Hey, Bailey. So that was more of a cheese steak. It was on a street taco
Real
shell.
street tacos are good.
So yes, yeah, the ones I make. Yeah, you didn't taste that.
No,
it
cheese
was
whiz
good.
and blue
Yeah.
cheese.
Yeah,
No.
it was good though. It was good. Yeah. Dave, RNRB Chronicles says hi.
Hi, Dave.
Yeah. Katie's at work.
Oh, of course.
Where does
Of
the
course at work.
2.0 come from? Oh, okay, Gabe. 2.0 comes from 2.0. No. So originally it was just Random Adventures was what the channel's original name was. Just Random Adventures. And after a couple weeks of doing the channel, I would be telling people, hey, go on and check out my channel. And they would try to look for it. I would try to look for it. My friends would try to look for it. And you type in Random Adventures, try it sometime. Well, now I'll pop up. All you got to do is do random and then ADV, and then I pop up now, thankfully. But before, when you typed in Random Adventures, 6,000 to 9,000 Random Adventures would come up because everybody used in their title
Random adventure.
Random Adventures. Hey, we did a random adventure today. And or if they had it anywhere in a description or anything, it would pop up before I would. So I added the 2.0. Now the hand sign 2.0 started last November.
It's all
when,
his.
when I went to do some gold panning in a creek, I was driving and I went, I was like 2.0. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But I didn't like the flipping of the hand. 2 and then flip to a point. So then I went 2.0. It was just smooth. Anyhow, so enough about that. That's how the 2.0 started. I just started, added that to the channel. And since then, we kind of love your video. Keep up the great job. Thank you, Richard. I say 2.0 is like taking it to the second level or the next level. So it's not just a random adventure, because anybody can do a random adventure, but it's about doing a random adventure on the next level, the second level, meaning challenge yourself, get out there. Don't just do a random adventure, do a random adventure 2.0 style. And if you want to get a Louisiana crunch cake, you can. So
See how you kick that up a notch.
yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, kicked it up a notch. Yes, Gabe. Okay, wow, thanks. A great idea. My channel is about Taiwan. Has the same problem. Tasty treats. So
Tasty treats.
tasty treats
No.
and
We both-
travel. Tasty treats and travel. It just dropped down to a second line. Yeah. I don't know if you can add a 2.0 on that. Hey, Tony Jeremiah here. Hey, Lewisberry, PA. Can you give a shout out with get well wishes to
Closer.
no, I can't pronounce it. Zeyke. Zeke, who is 8 years old in Hershey Hospital since Friday from seizures. He has watched you before. Hey, Zeke, man, we hope you get better soon.
You
really,
will get
really
better.
do.
You will get
In
better.
fact,
Prayers to you.
yeah, we're just going to pray real quick for him. Dear, dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we just ask right now that you know the cause of those seizures, that you would work with the doctors and bring comfort to him right now, to Ezekiel right now. And we ask that you would begin to heal him in your name, Jesus. Amen. All righty. Yeah, is he a boy or a girl? Ezekiel, I would say boy. Yeah, I'm thinking. Hey, Emma Brown. Yeah, so we wish you the best, Zeke. And if you can, I have an email address, randomadventures927 at gmail.com. So it's not 2.0, it's 927. So give me an update or keep us updated, Lisa and I updated. And, if you pray, we can all pray for him, right? Right. So let's pray that he gets better very quick. He's a boy. Thank you so much, Heidi. Definitely. And tell him hi next time you talk to him. All right. So, amen, Bulldog. Yes. Okay. Boy, hello. Sorry I am late. Hey, no problem. No, nomadic. Drifter. Yes. Old grunt. Prayers. Yes. How do you find your stealth locations? Okay. So.
He can't disclose that.
No. How I find them?
I'm going to go out of the picture.
Okay. All right.
I love your hat.
Thanks, son.
He went and got a new hat and he still wears that.
Yeah. Well, I showed them my hat. I said, I've got to get it broke in. Got to get used to it already. So, all right. I'll spread over.
Now you have more room.
Yeah, I do have a lot more room.
Oh,
Not a lot.
Not
a lot. I have some more room.
It's a different show. Right?
Yeah, good. WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's right. The jacket's coming out.
Oh, and she has the Random Adventures 2.0
No.
Jacket.
Oh, yeah,
Not the shirt.
Yes,
The back. She's got the zip up one. Here's the hoodie. This one. The hoodie. So this is a variety of shirts hanging up there in this shirt. So this shirt, I believe I wore on that last camp up the gold one, or not gold one, the coal bank video. So already 66 thumbs up and 64 people already.
Girl shirt.
Yeah, that's the girl's shirt. Yeah, very nice.
Same.
Yeah. So she has a different shirt on she's wearing. So that wasn't her shirt she had on.
No.
All right. And turned into a different show real quick. Yeah, WrestleMania then. Thank you, Kiwan. Kiwan. Thank you so much. Yeah, God bless. Yes, definitely Alpine Warrior. Okay, so we have been on for an hour. Real quick, anybody got anything that they would want to ask? Any more questions or anything? And if you haven't hit the like button, with 73 likes, if you haven't hit that like button, go on and hit the like button. I know we're competing with Sunday night football, so that's no problem. A lot of people like watching, and the Eagles are doing good. I do know that. Not that I'm a fan of football, but I do watch some football. I don't comment much, but wanted to say you are always very cheerful and uplifting. Well, thank you very much, Nomadic. Yes, thank you very much. Has my wife ever camped with me? Is a question on.
Hold on, I'll come and answer that. I will come and answer that.
She's going to come and answer that. If she's ever camped with me. Let's see. How much are these shirts? If you go on to one of the videos, just bring it up on YouTube. They're all varieties because there's tank tops, there's women's shirts. I think most of the t-shirts are around $24. I don't remember. There are some that might be 27 because there's different ones. Now on they have a premium t-shirt, but they also have what's called next level. I like the next level. But even the premium, they're all really soft. And Alpine Warrior, you've gotten a couple of them. So if you want to say how you like how they feel when you're going to stealth camp at Knoebels. Well, I'm not sure about that one. Let's see, Mike B, Drone Ranger. Yes, good evening, everybody. Check it. Oh, that lasagna, yeah. So, nice new camera. I like the way it moves with you. Oh, yeah, that's a function on the camera. So the way it moves with me, I've had that. I've had this phone. Now, this is my phone. So a lot of people think I have all kinds of neat, expensive camera gear. I have my cell phone. That's what I do all my filming and editing on. And I'm going to do a video of just like some electronic stuff that I use. But there's a button, it's called centering, and it follows, oh, Knoebels might get you in jail. Yeah, yeah. Camping there might. So, but that's why it's stealth camping. Nobody's supposed to know you're there. So, but the camera actually, it's called centering. There's a button when you go to video right up on the top right-hand corner. It's a little button with a square. And I accidentally pushed that button, the beverage place. And I noticed it followed me to the tree and back. And I was like, wow, that was weird. What did I do? I like that. But it also makes it look like somebody's filming you and you're the only one there. So that is a function on my S21 Android. Brother, how is that new brace? Oh, the brace, I'm getting used to it. So it does throw me off balance because it is a little more rigid than just the plastic one that I had, which is under here, I think. It just goes around the heel. But I am getting used to it, and it's actually titanium, and it springs. It springs you forward a little bit. So I'm liking it. I definitely am liking it. It did make my other leg a little bit tired. It's hard to stealth where I live. No trees. Yeah. Yeah, Jess, and you said about dangerous too. Yeah. Tie a hammock to car bumpers. Yeah. Yeah, I actually,
And if they start going.
in my March stealth camp, I actually could only find one good tree. And I used the Hummer, the roof rack on the Hummer, and I tied from the Hummer over to the tree. That worked out good, which I might do at a car lot, like a used car lot or something sometime. Do a stealth camp there. So, but how do I find stealth camping places? So I will, a lot of it's driving around, but more so I go on to Google Earth, and you can always go down to Street View to check things out. But you almost always got to go there to see it because the topography can be different. There was one place that I was looking at, and I thought, you know what? I got to be in the area. I'm going to drive over and drive by it. Well, when I drove by it, all the trees were gone, and there was little pine trees planted about this tall across the place that I was going to go in, and they were probably 20 feet deep, and they were all gone. They just cleared the area and landscaped it different. So if I would have set out to go camp there, I'd have been unable to. I'd have had to go somewhere else. Now, I have already gone out just like, because it's random. I'll be sitting here going, you know what, I think, okay, I'm going to go do a stealth camp. I'm already packed up. And the way I pack might be different. So I've got the little backpack, the screen one. I got a blue one that I used for abandoned building. Then I got my very large 55 liter pack. They all get packed differently. But now that I'm using the underquilt, if I'm not going to, I can get it in this little 31 liter. But that's not real ideal for if I want to take some stuff with me. But The large backpack, I can pack a lot in that. A lot of cooking stuff, lot in that one. So, but how I find it, a lot of times it's Google Earth, and then I drive by it. A lot of it's by memory, passing places in the past, and then going back and checking it out. Very cool. Let's see. Let's see. Surveillance. I want to do a stealth camp and a ghost town. Yeah, too. I don't know. Have some surveillance or something. Yeah, surveillance is that's. I was probably on Walmart. That one busted one that I got where I just got done eating. I tied to their storage trailers, which wasn't a great idea. But I know they had surveillance, and I was probably on their surveillance for that. So, honey, you gonna answer that camping one? So has Lisa ever camped with me? Um,
Only once.
Only once. Yeah, and it was our 1 year. It was 34 years ago. It was our 1 year wedding anniversary for our 1 year wedding anniversary, and we already had our oldest daughter, and she was only like a month old, and we.
Wow, I was brave.
Yeah, very brave.
I was so afraid of a bear.
So we went to Raystown Lake in October. Now, talk about how we camped back then. So I had like an 8-person tent, big tent. And I had a pickup truck. So here we are. We got we're going camping now. So a guy at work, where I work, gave me a heater that we could put in the tent. I remember that.
I am.
But so we have the pickup truck out front of our house, and we start loading it to go camping for 2 days. We're going up just for 2 days for a weekend. And we took the mattress, the queen size mattress off of. Yes, we did, and we put it in the bed of the truck. We took a mattress, a whole mattress with us. Yes, we did, because when we were going down, we were going up the highway.
It wasn't my idea.
Do you remember?
No.
We're going up the highway, and that mattress caught air.
What?
And the suitcase that didn't get stranded there, but the suitcase and mattress flew out of the bed of the truck, scattered across the highway.
No,
it did. Yes, you don't remember. And we're running. We're getting the mattress.
I had a C-section, so maybe
Yeah,
it's
at least-
just still like, I don't know.
Yeah, so she was.
Thinking
We
about
got
the
all the
baby.
clothes back in there, and I didn't tie it down because it all fit down inside the bed of the truck. I didn't think it would blow out, but we're going down the highway. I look in the rearview mirror, and I said, whoop, it just took off and flew down. We pulled over, threw it all in there, and the tent was down on the bed of the truck. I probably should have had
Yeah,
the
you
mattress
should've
on
reversed
it.
it.
I should have.
Well, we lived and learned.
Yeah, we lived
Look
and
at
learned.
that.
Yeah.
Next time.
So next time you gone again.
That'll be a blow-up mattress.
Yeah. So
No.
that was the one time that we went camping, and we camped.
Hammock.
We were the only person,
No, there was
people.
people. There were other people.
I don't know if on that one
Maybe
loop,
not there.
not on the loop that we were on, because we were the only ones
Well, the
on the
Rangers
loop.
stopped by.
Yeah, I don't remember that. So anyhow, we had a great time. At least I thought we did. And she never went camping again. So anyhow, she may venture out again.
Depends on what
camping.
state I'm in.
Depends on what state. Yeah, Arizona. She'd be camping out in Arizona. She'd just throw a blanket down on the
That's right.
ground and just
Well,
sleep
scorpions.
with all the scorpions and tarantulas. Yeah, we won't mention any of
I
that
don't care
stuff.
about tarantulas.
Yeah, so that sounds like an episode of I Love Lucy. Yeah, it does. Oh, we had a great time though.
That was fun.
We went. The Racetown Lake's a fun lake. But yeah, she hasn't camped with me since.
I like the kayak.
Yeah, kayak. She'll go kayaking.
I like to
and
rock
stuff.
climb.
And we did a lot of rock climbing, indoor stuff.
Yeah, and I wanted to go outdoors.
We were working on getting outdoors, but
Now you will drop me.
So I will drop you now, yeah, because I don't have a lot of strength in this arm yet.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to get. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's going to come back.
You could test it 10 feet up.
Yeah.
What?
I know your laugh is infectious. I sit and laugh and I hear you get laughing about something. Oh, thank you, Kilmail. He's doing something different with the motion or centering. Yeah, the centering. Yes, Diane. So it's centering on the camera, and it automatically, like I have no control on how far it follows me and moves. And I was having a little bit of fun with it too, running back and forth, like, oh, follow me here. And then, yeah, I am leaving on the camera. And I think it adds something to it, but it does make it seem like someone else is there with you filming. But it also keeps you centered. It's pretty neat. So one thing that you're going to see, and thanks to all those that contributed, to the drone. Now, I do want to say there is a drone being advertised out there on the market. The only reason I'm saying this is because it's not what you think. So there is a drone called X drone or Tactical X. There's quite a few names of them, but look them up online, and there's guys that do reviews on them and stuff. And needless to say, I ordered it because obviously for $99, and the advertisement's like, oh, it's a military style drone and it's a $5,000 drone that you can get for $99. The only thing it didn't have was Ginsu knives. So I did order the drone. Then my friend Dave at RVRN Chronicles, I mentioned to him, said, hey, got this drone. And he's like, what, you ordered a drone? I said, yeah. For $99, it's got, look it up. It's really cool. So he did some research and he called me like right away and said, hey, that's a scam. I was like, no, it can't be. And he said, yes, it's a scam. When it comes, try not to mess it up or anything and just send it back. So, but open it and look at it. And it advertises like, it shows a different advertisement. So they've been caught quite a few times. They just keep changing the name of it and putting it out there, and a lot of people will order it. So when it came, we looked at it. It's you can get the same thing off wish.com for like $14 or $30. So it is on wish.com for that. So anyhow, Dave did some research and then filled me in on it. So when it came, absolutely correct. It was not the same drone as what on the advertising. And quality of drone that they advertised was not in the box. So we open it up. The camera is a manual camera. You got to adjust it manually. But yet they show on their advertising GPS, it comes back to you. You can put in all these coordinates. You can't do any of that with this drone. It's pretty much up and down and out and back. Now I did call the company and I said, hey, that drone, I just got it, but it's not the same one that's advertised. And they said, oh, well, you can send it back. It'd be $30 to send it back and a restocking charge. And they started going over numbers and I was like, this is getting pretty close to $99. And then they go, oh, or we can give you half off. We'll have it right back on your credit card within a day. So I didn't even ask for that. They just offered it because I think that's part of the scam. Yep. You can either send it back they're going to get their money either way. So I said, yeah, go ahead and give me half back. So they did. And then Dave and took what else everybody had contributed and added a little bit and picked up a drone Mini 2, which does have all the features and GPS tracking and all of that. So that is a very, very good drone, but stay away from, if I can save you from losing some money, please don't do the X drone or tactical drone. Says it's got a metal chassis and it's all plastic. You can't even calibrate it. Now, ask Dave. So I'm at his house. We've got the mini drone, but we decide, okay, we couldn't get it hooked up to the app at all. So we couldn't get it to configure, do anything, but it would fly. And then we got, it says you can do an upgrade for a 4K camera. No, there is no 4K camera. It was maybe at best, I don't even think it was 720 quality. It was bad and very grainy. Well, definitely not 4K. But they offer a 4K upgrade for a certain dollar amount. So, of which I upgraded to the 4K camera. But it's not a 4K camera. And that's one thing Dave said, Tony, look at it, it's not a 4K camera. And it's not. So it's not GPS. It manually up and down the camera. So if you want a good drone that you're only going to fly maybe, I think the furthest we went, Dave, was 10, 15 feet. So you go, it lives, takes off. Now it drifts either one way or the other, forward, backward. It's always correcting itself. Well, not correcting itself. It just drifts. You got to try to correct it. So it has no stabilization on it. But we took it out about 15 feet and I'm flying. And Dave says, all right, bring it back. And I said, okay. And I start moving my fingers to bring it back. And it's going further. And it's starting to go to the left. So he's like, bring it back. And I said, I'm trying to bring it back. I'm pushing the things this way. Look, I'm pushing it. And trying to bring it back. And it's going out over this field. And it's going, I'm watching it. And I'm doing all the configures and things. Eventually, it must have caught a single or something. And it went down. And so he drove to go get it. And I just thought, well, maybe I just can't work it right. Maybe I was doing something wrong. Well, then we got the camera to connect and we charged it up again. And Dave then is piloting the drone and we take it up. He flies it out a little bit. And then all of a sudden it started going to the left. And I'm like, he's like, I'm trying to get it to come back. I said, yeah, I know, right? That's what I was doing. And it's going and going and going. And we're trying to get it back and trying to get it back. And it just keeps going and going. And finally it ends up in the field. I didn't even see where it went down. But two of Dave's neighbors were kind of watching us. I think they were amused at us doing this drone. And it went way out there. And they eventually walked out and got it and brought it back to us. But it would not communicate. It lost communication at like 15 feet. It was horrible. So save your money on it and just know that it is a scam. Watch a couple reviews on it. I don't know if I'll do a review. I'm not sure. But with some of the stuff that I'm finding out with that Dave and I are finding out with the drone is that to put it on our YouTube channel, if the YouTube channel becomes monetized at all, the FAA will fine you because you're now commercial, making money, whether you make a penny or anything. So before that, you've got to take a test. So Dave's looking into getting us the test and things like that, studying for it, and we're going to take that together so that we can get footage to put on the YouTube channel. So until then, I'm just going to be practicing. You don't have to do that if you're using it for fun. Need a drone license. Oh, that's right, Big Dog, you got one. So yeah, maybe you and I can talk about that. So we will do that. Let's see. Oh, so the beef stew, the Mountain House beef stew, very good. So like I said, the only thing that needed was crusty bread. All right. So I think that is it. FFA part 107. Correct. Yeah. Yes, we can. Perfect. All righty. So there you go. So here we go. All right. So it is a 1 hour and 25 minutes. All right. So 79 likes. Thank you guys for hitting like. Chili mac is good too. Yeah, Emma, I have the chili macaroni that I was gonna eat on this last one when I went out, but I ended up eating 3-cheese lasagna that Darlene had mailed me. But I do have that chili mac one over there that I'm gonna have on the next one. All right. So I want to say thank you very much for everybody participating and joining us on our Sunday Night Live. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have an awesome week. Remember, tomorrow is the Monday Mail Day.
Mail Monday.
Mail Monday. Yeah, Mail Monday is tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I think that one will go public. And then hit that notification bell because you're not going to want to miss the upcoming video this coming Thursday. And like always, you have an awesome week. And we want to say thanks for coming along. And we'll see you on the next random adventure. All right.
Bye.
Goodbye. Cheers. All right. I got to turn this off. Yeah. Miss 2.0 said good night.
Have a good one.
And have a good one.